Welcome, this is Christine. Today I want to show you some of the projects that I made with my printables that I titled Vintage Ladies. The printables are 42 templates that you can either print at home or at a professional printer's, and you can use them to make envelope boxes, tags, embellishments with the ovals and the circles in it. And I have CPAC style envelopes and also regular framed images that you can use for cards. There's 6 different images and they come on 4 different backgrounds. I will show you each of the templates individually after. Now these CPACs are a little bit larger than the regular CPACs. They measure 5 inches tall and they're 4 inches wide, and that's so that you can use these as little gift wrappers. You could put little sachets of potpourri in there. You can use them to put little special tea bags in there to give as a gift. So this one, I assembled the little CPAC template and I embellished it with little roses and little pearls that I had, and I have some more pearls along the bottom. This one, I added a little ribbon on top and I punched holes and put some eyelets in there. And again, I've got pearls on the bottom. And this one, I just put some nice appliques and some crystals along the corners and flat back pearls on the front. And here I've got some little hearts up along the top, and there's a romantic couple and some flat back pearls, and I've got a little punched border, and I have a little heart on the back of this one. This one is tied with ribbon, and I punched little decorative corners here, and this one is just a brad. So these are the 4 colors. Now I don't have all of the ladies on here, all 6 designs. I only have 4, but I will go through all of the templates individually a little bit later. So these are the CPACs. I also have templates in there that are shaped like circles and ovals, and I use the oval to make an embellishment. I just cut around and I put little pearls around there, and I have some acrylic covering this, a little flower, and I attached it to a punched border, and I use that to make this mini album to embellish the cover. So this is the same thing, different picture, and I've got some flat back pearls. I put a little rose on there. Now in the templates I also have these tiny little circles that measure 1 inch, and you can use those to make bottle caps. In this case I attached an image to a flower, and I put one of these large acrylic cabochons on there, and then I've got some pearls around, and I also have little dangling beads, and I put one of those flowers on this album as well on the side. So let me just take you quickly through this album just to show you some of the images. Inside, again, this is made with my templates. This is a seed packet, and I attached it to the inside cover. The templates also include 6 postcards, 1 with each of the ladies. And I've got a total of 24 of these images. There's 6 ladies in 4 different colored backgrounds. So that's a total of 24, and I attached it to the flap of my album. I do have a free tutorial on how to make this mini album, and I'll include a link to it. I've got a sheet of tags in here, so I cut around the tag and I put a little eyelet. And there's my little pull-out. I left that plain. So just to show you some of the images. So the images repeat themselves. What's on here is also on the postcards, and a set on the seed packets, and on the round and oval embellishments. There's another one. My inkjet printer doesn't work well at all, so I had these printed at my Staples business store. So here, the last page is just a seed packet, and that can be used to put some photos in there. Next, I made a card, and this is a fabric card, but it is reinforced with chipboard. So this is a beautiful satin fabric I had and some lace wedding applique, and this is one of the images that I had printed out, and I attached it to the center. And this closes with a ribbon, and then on the inside I have my little area here to write the message and some more applique. I really enjoyed making this card. I think I'll probably be making some more of these. And then finally there's my little envelope boxes, and some of them have a little gift inside. These have nothing in yet. I just embellished them with the flower. Now these don't have images on them. They're plain, and there's one in each of the 4 colors, plus there's also a template so that you can print your own on whatever paper you want. So this one, I attached one of the postcards to the back, and I embellished this side with flowers, with a flower and some beads, and here is just a little chain that keeps it closed. So I'm going to put something in that later. And then this one is the same. I just embellished this one with a little paper flower and a little tag with little pearls around, and this is tied with a little ribbon. This one is ready to gift. I have a flower that I made and this little bead on here, and then on the back I have this sticker, and it ties with a little string, and in it I have these 6 little note cards that I made with the tags. These are the green tags. So again, you can see the pretty ladies, and on the inside I have the little area here where you can write a note. So this is going to make a great little gift. It doesn't take long to make these. And finally, this one. I have some little pearls on there, room for a note, and some more applique and little roses, and I embellished. This is the tag that I cut and I attached to the back, and I've got some bling on there. And inside is a card. And this is great because it accommodates the thickness of the card. It's a little note card, and I've got little rose, handmade rose on there, some more little pearls, applique. So this card is ready to give with the box. Next, I'm going to show you each of the templates individually, and I will include links to them in my Etsy shop and on my website in the description of the video. The first ones are the actual images, and I framed these. There's 6 different images. Now these can be used on card toppers, or you can make tags out of them or whatnot. Now they come in 4 different background colors. I've got these with the beige and pink, and then the same images I edited with a different background. These are a teal blue, and then these are the pink background. So each of the 6 images is replicated on a different background, so you can use them for different projects. And here's a really nice green with the brown border. This looks really, really antiqued, like that. Then I made some tags with each of the images, and postcards. So each image was added to a postcard that I designed. Next, I've got these little bottle cap images. These measure an inch across, and these are ovals, and these measure 2 inches high. These will look really pretty on cards, and you can surround them with some bling. Now these are large box type envelopes, and again these come in 4 different colors, and I also have one that doesn't have the background, so you can just print on the back of your regular scrapbook paper if you want to make them out of your own paper. You don't have to get these printed. And these are plain because the outside of the box can be embellished. I plan on making a lot of projects with these. These are seed packets, so these are similar to the box envelope, but they're flat, and each one has an image in the center. And again, these come in 4 different background colors. So they're quite versatile. You can use them for a host of different projects. There are a lot of pages in this set. There's a total of 42 pages that you print. They're all in PDF format, so they're all properly sized, so you just run them off on your printer or have them printed somewhere else. These will be available in my Etsy shop as well as on my website, and I'll include links to the kit below.